Good evening, San Diegoites. I am John Maroon. This is what's happening in your world tonight. Everyone's favorite war hero, Dwight D. Eisenhower, has won the election of 1952 against Democratic candidate Adlai Stevenson. Everyone knew that Eisenhower would win the election, but no one could have predicted how immense the gap of victory would be. Eisenhower won 442 electoral votes, carrying 39 states, while Adlai Stevenson won 89 electoral votes, carrying only 9 states. Eisenhower had even won 55% of the popular vote, showing that both the people and the numbers were on the future president's side. Some analysts say that Ike's big win was also possible because of the fact that everyone knows who he is and that America is sick and tired of a Democratic president. He should be proud of himself, as he not only served America on the battlefield, but will now serve this great country on the home front. And now, over to Monty Python, our technological expert. Monty?
Thank you, John Maroon. Nice of you to join us today.
Recently, giving way to space exploration. We as an American people increasingly want to learn and know about the cosmos. We want to find out if there is something bigger than us, and NASA will expand our knowledge tenfold. The driving force, of course, was the launch of Sputnik on October 4th, 1957, followed by its even weightier successors. In the midst of our ideological competition with the Soviet Union, a challenge like this cannot pass. After we accepted the challenge, events moved quickly towards the development of NASA. Many questions arose over if the new agency should be created or if NASA should be built on an already established institution. Other questions about what the organization should actually do were in hot debate also. Senator Lyndon B. Johnson began hearings in the Preparedness Investigation Court, which led to the creation of the Select Committee on Astronauts and Space Exploration in March of 1958. After the congressional hearings during the spring, Congress passed and President Eisenhower signed the National Astronauts and Space Act on July 29, 1958. Mr. Keith Glennon was sworn in as NASA's first administrator, and NASA officially opened for business on October 4th, 1958. NASA's main plan is to increase the expansion of human knowledge of phenomena in the atmosphere and space, and it plans to put a man on the moon. Now we must wait for the glorious day that the moon will bear the beautiful American flag. And now over to Cornelius Ferdinand.
Thank you, Monty Python. Welcome to Car Talk. Today, I'm going to be comparing the 1951 Chevy Bel Air to the 1953 Cadillac Eldorado. The Chevy Bel Air is a really nice car. It's very efficient for the family. Everyone's buying it. It's very trendy and stylish. The efficiency of the Bel Air comes with an all-chrome bumper system. All-steel body is safe for the family with a straight alignment to the hood, doors, and trunk. The rear bumper and grille are chrome. The wheels are steel with hubcaps wrapped with wide white walls, which are very, very nice. However, I feel that the Cadillac Eldorado is the better choice if you're going to pick the two. The 1953 Cadillac Series 62 Eldorado has a base price of $3,900. The Chevy Bel Air is cheaper at $1,630, but I think it's worth the price. The rated horsepower for the Eldorado is greater than the Bel Air, which is 46.5, and when the Bel Air is 29.4. The torque of the Eldorado is also greater at 33 at 2,700, while the Bel Air is at 176 at 1,000. The Eldorado is 8-cylinder comparing to the 6-cylinder Bel Air, and it's 4 gears compared to the 3-gear Bel Air. The Eldorado also holds a 20-gallon fuel tank compared to the 16-gallon fuel tank of the Bel Air. In my opinion, I think you should go with the Eldorado. Even though it costs about $1,500 more, I think it's worth the price. It's better for the family, and it looks nicer when you're driving. Now, to Jack LeMay.
Hello there. Thank you, Cornelius.
No problem, Jack.
Today in entertainment, a new wave of music is spreading rapidly across America. Elvis Presley is leading the charge with young fans admiring his unique sound like no other and his electrifying performances. With electric guitars, bass guitars, and drums, it's all the rage, but it has some people angry because of its loud, high-energy sound. Many young folks have been imitating these rockers, influencing their hairstyles, clothing, and their actions. Many people have had enough of this already, but at the moment, it seems this high-energy music is going to carry on with its momentum in popularity. Elvis has had several chart toppers, including the fast-paced Jailhouse Rock and Blue Suede Shoes, which has taken the US by storm. Elvis has not been alone with this wave of rock and roll, with various artists such as Little Richie, Chuck Berry, and Pat Boone paving the way for Elvis to be the superstar he is today. We will see how long this lasts, whether this is just a phase or if it is here to stay in the coming years, starting in a new decade. Thank you very much, and we'll head back to John Maroon.
Today, we have with us an amazing athlete, one who has made his mark in Major League Baseball with the New York Yankees, Mickey Mantle, everybody. Let's give a round of applause. Oh, hello, Mick. Nice of you to join us tonight.
Thanks, John. It's a pleasure to be here with this new station's sterling reputation.
Okay, Mickey. Thank you. Well, you have 5 World Series under your belt. How have you and the amazing New York Yankees put on this display of perfection?
Well, first off, I'd really like to thank Coach Stengel for pointing me in the right direction. He never doubted me for a second and made sure my head never got too big. It's been a team effort. I had to step up and fill the shoes of the great Joe DiMaggio, which I never thought I could. But after I found my true role on the Yankees, along with everyone else, we put together a real good run.
Well, that's incredible. How long do you think you can keep this going?
We've been pretty fortunate with the hitting and pitching we've had, and we're going to work hard every year. That's a guarantee. We've been blessed with good fortune, but we realize there are plenty of good teams out there around the league, and all I can say is that we'll try our hardest.
Thank you, Mickey. You've been a great guest, and thank you for being here. That was my friend Mick. And now over to Monty Python again for the weather.
Sunny.
Well, that was an interesting prediction by our very own Monty Python. Well, from all of us here at the San Diego News Report Station, I'm John Maroon. Don't just have a good night, have an American night. And our sponsors will be coming up next.
Scientifically years ahead, Angel Skin by Pond's neutralizes the drying effects of detergents and soaps. Only Angel Skin penetrates the outer skin surface and actually heals chapping. For smooth, white hands, use Angel Skin by Pond's.